Salutations, spectateurs présents et futurs. J'ai une petite heure et demie devant moi, donc allez. On va explorer les marches d'émeraude, un petit peu. Paf. Avec le Guillan. Le Kenny Reeves Eco Plus. Allez, c'est parti. Alors, on était dans ce champ de mort. Et c'est pas peu de le dire. Vu qu'il y a que des cadavres dedans pour récolter. Drôle d'histoire. Baie de printemps. Ah. Ok. Il n'y a qu'un moyen de rentrer à l'intérieur. Non. Qu'est-ce qu'il veut, lui?
Gods, what do I tell Sylvia? What do I tell the children? It's not bad enough that their mother a little earlier and you'd have beaten the other bandits to my crops. But I guess that's on you, isn't it?
M'en fous de tes récoltes.
Ah, finally! Someone who cares about something other than themselves. When they ran away, I saw them following the river north. They're probably hiding up there, waiting to steal from someone else. You come back with my crops, and I'll give you whatever I can. You can't put a price on survival.
D'accord. C'est peut-être un peu plus près, ça. Vite fait, hein. Ah non, ça l'a pas pris. Putain, allez, vite fait, hein. Tout est à l'autre bout du monde. Je vais pas entrer. Ok. Mais moi j'ai entendu un qui brille dedans. Ah, il est là. Ok, tout va bien.
Good fighting. I'm not making it up.
You're not still on about that, are you?
Me? Why do you keep insisting I have to... What about you? You're the envoy. Of all people, you should know.
Savoir quoi?
I was out hunting for springberries yesterday evening when I saw a group of soldiers in the woods. I didn't linger long. I didn't want them to notice me, but they were...
Et ouais, où
I'm
est-il?
not sure. They looked like they were arguing. Maybe they were lost. I also saw the most unusual woman. She was alone, but I couldn't see her face behind the cowl
Ouais,
and mask.
c'est putain de garrot d'acier.
An inquisitor? Here? In Emerald Stair? What did I tell you?
Barrett's bells, give it a rest.
I wouldn't have taken Ludwig for a walk in the woods type, but who knows?
This place has seen better days. Watch yourselves. This one's mine. One for you!
Oh là là, je vise toujours aussi mal.
Oh no, you don't!
Oh, elle me croque.
Here we go.
This one's mine! Everybody all right?
Oh, le gantelet vaillant. Valia. Ah. Ah cool. Ah cool, encore plus. En vrai peut-être mieux pour ce que je fais. Parce que pour la furtivité, j'utilise très peu au final. Oh. Allez, là, la clé sale. Ah, juste à l'instant, faut que je revienne. Hop. Je mets ça en pause vite fait. J'arrive. Ah, me revoilà. Désolé pour cette petite interlude. Paf, paf, paf. Ok. Oh, la petite grotte là-bas, vue. Bah oui, c'est l'endroit que j'ai défoncé tout à l'heure. Idiot. Et la petite tour là. Qu'est-ce qu'on en pense? Oh. Est-ce qu'il y a les oripes aussi ici? Ouais, il faut croire. Salut les oripes. Aïe. Petit sur ce bras. Mais... Arrête. Waouh, 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 waouh.
I can't keep this up.
Oh la vache. Je prends le tarif. Ah putain, il y a un healer. Couché. J'ai gardé ça, j'ai gardé ça et on y va. Oh, il m'a mis au sol. Il y a un peu trop d'invoque là. Vas-y, hop, couché. Waouh. Ok. Quartier général des
That tower
rôdeurs.
is for Fiore's Rangers. It's where they stand around and argue about the best route to Shatterscar.
Listen, we'll get to the bottom of this. Not sure how, but we'll get... I agree that this is important, Massoni. But if we don't focus on hunting, people will starve.
How is a potential murderer in our ranks not your top priority? You don't think it's real, is that it? You think I'm jumping at shadows?
Massoni here is an able ranger, but he sees conspiracies in every missed watch and errant footprint.
I've been right before. Remember when those revenants went missing and we found Vitor and Ulrask vivisecting them in a cave?
I'm not saying it's impossible, Masoni. Only that more immediate dangers require our attention. We'll talk about it later.
Meanwhile, someone's tearing us apart from the inside.
I'll vouch for the envoy. He knows his way around the wilds.
What interest does Adir have in Fior's affairs? We've survived without your sainted help for this long, and we don't need you now.
The land wasn't trying to kill us before. These are desperate times, Captain. You must see that.
We've suspected the killer among our ranks for several days, but there hasn't been time to investigate.
There hasn't been time? A traitor in your ranks is serious.
I told you I'll do it.
And lose my best hunter to whatever might have taken Monato and Verano? Absolutely not. I cannot risk you, Masoni. We've had to redouble our hunting to feed Fior, and the bandits and Zarips are running us ragged. Every ranger we lose brings us closer to starvation. Two of our best, Monato and Verano, have failed to report back. Neither of them would fall easily to creatures they faced 100 times before.
Monato is the most skilled tracker we have, and Verano is our most accomplished archer.
I've heard of Monato. He hunted the Black Padfoot a few months back. That thing was impossible to track, but he did it.
You really think one of their own would betray them?
The only threat they wouldn't be prepared for would come from someone they trust.
As if that weren't enough, my rangers spotted a stranger near town this morning. They kept to the shadows, wearing some kind of mask.
Ah. Ça serait bien notre assassin, ça.
He didn't used to be.
When harvests were good, the docks and market would be buzzing with people from Paradis, Thirdborn, even Solace. But harvests have not been good for a long time. We see very little of our neighbors now.
I was gonna bring that up if you hadn't.
Oh, we have our fair share of eccentrics, but none who've taken up a mask.
Let's hope this doesn't give them any ideas.
All that to say, I don't think this masked stranger is one of our neighbors. But I don't know yet if they bear us ill will. I've wondered the same thing. It would be the most plausible
Ce sera
explanation.
entretué, quoi.
That would be a blessed day shame.
That's the real reason you don't want to investigate, isn't it?
Monato and Verano are my friends. I don't want to see them like that.
But this is why I think they were killed. Neither of them had the symptoms, the disorientation, the aggression. It just doesn't add up. Tell him about Durso and Casagrada.
All right, Envoy, if you really want to get involved. Two of my rangers have been acting strangely since the others disappeared. Rangers Dorso and Casagrada.
That's a powerful accusation to make. I know you rangers are a tight bunch.
Would they really turn on their own brethren?
Both are good people, but they're connected with my missing men. And they haven't been particularly forthcoming. Casagrada has the makings of a good ranger, but he's green, headstrong.
And quick to anger.
I've seen the type. Rash and proud.
Perfect. Young, strong, and too stupid to know everyone else knows more than he does. Like a yearling splint wolf.
Right. Lately he's been pushing to patrol alone. Says he works better that way. But he's not ready yet.
Then his partner, the veteran Verano, doesn't return with Casagrada from their last foray, and Casagrada has fuck all to say about it?
He's a good sort, or he used to be. But he acts for... Dorso is a veteran. She came up with Monato and Verano, but she's younger than them, and an uncommonly talented tracker. Monato was her partner. They had a falling out over something to do with your people, Envoy, and shortly after, Monato disappeared.
She's been distant ever since. Doesn't pipe up much.
Nursing a grudge is one thing. Turning on your squad mates is another.
You don't turn on your partner without a blessed good reason. They've probably saved each other's lives 1,000 times.
Dorso's also one of the few with the skills to take Monato down, so we can't rule her out. I've moved Dorso and Casagrada to posts just outside Fior. I haven't explained why, but Dorso's probably figured it out. Speak with them, and follow any leads they might turn up. I'm still not convinced either of them is a murderer, but...
It's better to be sure. You're not the ally we expected to find, but,
Watch yourself in the wilds, Envoy. And Godspeed.
I can't think of much worse than turning on your squad, except having to suspect your own people.
Agreed.
Ok. Donc il y a un sac à dos sous un tas de bois derrière la tour. Déjà. Voilà. Hop. Il n'y a pas moyen de monter. J'ai loupé une échelle quelque part. On va vers l'extérieur là. Faire le tour dans le mur. Ouais. Barré. Trop d'infos dans ce journal. Merde. Ok. Bon, RAS on dirait. Ah, ils sont dans le village des morts vivants là.
Get the beacon dry. Fresh wood and tinder. We may need it.
I'm not climbing up there. The tower's barely standing.
That tower is a clear view of the mountains.
You there. You look like you know where you're going.
Comment ça?
Can you tell me the way to Fjord's market? This isn't a market. It's a bunch of hungry people standing around. Are you sure? Oh no. That's the gate they told me to look for. What happened here? Oh, great. That's the last thing our boss will want to hear. I came here to cut a deal that'd feed Thirdborn for a month. I was meant to set up a supply line. Huh. It's possible. Though the Adirans might not look favorably upon me. I'll think of... Gonna be a long walk back. Better get new shoes.
On va l'envoyer chez nous, hein. Paradis. Enfin, chez nous.
You're that envoy, aren't you? It's the face. Gives you away. What can the Fjord Ranger's rising star do for you, Your Eminence? I don't know anything. This is all just a misunderstanding.
Non, t'es bizarre, toi.
Wait. You think I'm the killer, don't you? Listen to me. I didn't do anything wrong. Verano going missing isn't my fault. Verano should be back at headquarters any minute. He seemed to have things under control when we got separated. We were scouting out the abandoned homestead near Nakotedek when the bandits attacked us. I drew two of them away from the fight, and Verano and I got separated. When I doubled back around to check on him, I didn't see anyone. I assumed the fighting was over. I've told you everything I know. No one else seems to believe me, so believe whatever you want. Look for a bridge southwest from Fjord, near Nakotedek. Go west across the bridge and you'll come across the camp. There could still be bandits around there. Be careful.
Hopefully it's not too late for his partner. For both their sakes.
Greetings, envoy.
Tiens, marchand.
There may not be much left, but feel... I suppose that is fair. Most of what is here is just... It certainly does now. Besides, I pay a reasonable sum to Fjord for any sale. Yes, I am profiting on the side, but surely this is better. You expect me to do such a thankless job for nothing? Utter nonsense. Now, do you wish to see...
De l'adra éveillé. Je prends. Si ça je prends. Ça aussi. Le reste on s'en fout.
First, my wife runs off to paradise, and now this.
Qui parle? Il semblait si proche. Putain, mais vraiment. Show me what you got.
That it? You showed up at a bad time.
Yeah, I pretty much brought that plague bear down by myself.
Did you now?
Captain Masoni said he'd never seen anything like it.
Oh, I bet. Oh, envoy! You have to help me. If I have to listen to this twig of a recruit tell his stories for even one more minute, I'll probably die. I am indeed. I'm flattered that you've heard of me. It's great to meet you. Ranger Iziana D'Orso at your service. Asierno really stooped to asking for help. How very unlike her. Frankly, I think she's overreacting to a late report. Monato might be our best tracker, but he doesn't put a lot of stock in patrol rotation, rest days, or Asierno's toothless protocol. Verano and I are stationed on opposite ends of the valley. I hardly ever see the man except in passing. Casagrada is his partner, supposedly. You want to know more, ask him. He's a competent fool. No different from most of our recruits. And this land is cruel. I give him 6 months. Maybe a year. Monato's always been acting strangely. Most paranoid man I've ever known. Thinks everyone's out to get him. Me, you, your steel garrote. Gods only know why. But one thing's for sure. You won't find him if he doesn't want to be found. Ugh, there's too many of them.
Check in twice a day, sign the patrol roster, write your reports, keep up with the bulletin board, make sure the recruits are...
Come on. You can't maintain a fighting force with shoddy equipment and poor discipline.
It's busy work. She says it's meant to protect us, but all of us took this job knowing it was dangerous. We should be out there killing the creatures attacking our farmers, not writing 5-paragraph essays on bandit movements.
You have a point.
Half of these kids can hardly read. The last thing I heard was that Monato was going to scout out the ogre camp. From here, cross the northern bridge and follow the path west. The path will become a cobblestone road and pass through the swamp. You'll find a cave in the hillside. Should pick up Monato's trail around there. It was claimed by an old animancier years ago. He and the ogre are, friends. I have no idea what they got up to in there. Experimenting on Zarebs, probably. I couldn't tell you what's there now. I don't know anyone who could. The animancier struck a deal with Asierno. We're not allowed to go there. Why Monato was headed there is... But if you want to track down Monato, that would be... I'm not Monato's keeper. He's a grown man and can take care of himself. Right. The living lands are...
Hopefully, when we find Monato, we can find some answers.
C'est loin. Pas envie d'aller en ville tout de suite. Il y a un corps là, non? Oh oui, cool. Pouvoir améliorer l'équipement. Oh, la petite famille Champi. On va les laisser tranquille. Alors.
Listen, Kai, I need you to stalk like a cat, not stomp around like a Balrog.
My training was... Ce brin.
glorious battle.
Ça s'est plutôt bien passé, ouais. Ah. Tiens. Qui êtes-vous, vous? Vanessa et Alvaro.
I don't understand. If we wanted to grow, it died.
Envoy. Hello. Interesting to me, at least.
My colleague is an optimist. We have none to speak of.
We're studying these new growths in the edible wildlife. Ideally, we would find
But all we've done so far is confirm what everyone can see. The vegetation is afflicted, so what? She's been saying that every day and nothing ever does.
Come on, Alvaro.
I suppose we can give it a week.
We can do better than that. We'll get results. I saw a spark.
If we're going to Fior, best to keep moving.
That has to mean something, doesn't it?
It's more than we've had so far. Follow it and see where it goes.
I sprained my shoulder.
ok. Calme-toi.
Well done.
Aïe. Comment je peux monter sur ce caillou là? Ah oui, je sais comment monter sur ce caillou. Les bottes valiennes. Vu que j'ai les gants. Qu'est-ce que c'est les bottes valiennes? Ça, les gants. Les bottes de maçon, elles faisaient distance d'esquive et capacité de transport. Oh, un point de dex en plus. Vas-y. Vous allez partir là, dans le camp. Ok. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a dans cette grotte? Oh, des bandits.
I really don't think you saw what you think you saw.
You think I'm what? Seeing things? They're out there. I know it.
You haven't eaten in a week. None of us have.
There's someone else out there. Someone new. Probably adherents.
And you're the only one who saw them?
People in armor, skulking about in the forest. And it's definitely not the rangers from Fjord. It's never safe, is it? I swear to you, I know what I saw.
Either way, you need to get some rest. And you, Adiran, should just be moving on.
Stop right there, Adirin. I know what you did. I don't have to bow and scrape to you because you let Egwolf live. You want a parley? Erlin's with the others, deeper in the cave. We're tired and hungry. That doesn't mean we're helpless. Watch yourself.
Ouais, bah, méfie-toi, toi.
What are you looking at?
Hungry? Now we have to be damp too.
Take it up with Erlin.
Egloff never wanted us to hunt. There has to be a caravan coming soon.
Wouldn't bet on it.
Ah, vu. Oh. Ok, ok. Pour l'instant, le visiteur, il prend tout ce qu'il a à prendre. Minute. Oh. Mode de mage de guerre. Les essences max, récupérer 20 d'essence après une esquive. Ok. C'est rigolo. J'utilise pas... Ouais, si, j'utilise quand même pas mal la magie, mais bon. C'est pas là-dedans que je me suis spécialisé. Je me suis pas vraiment spécialisé en fait, c'est peut-être ça mon erreur. J'ai pris un petit peu de tout.
I said, stand down. If they had come to kill us, we would be dead.
C'est clair.
Erlin, I know this is the Adiran who set Igwolf free, but...
What are you going to do? Growl at them with your stomach? He spared Egwolf for a reason. I'm sure he also has a reason to stand before us now. It behooves us to listen to it. Egwolf is a zealot and a madman. Still, you saw promise. I hope you do not live to regret your choice. Many of our fellow rebels hold fast to Egwolf's vision. We are not among them. Now, we are tired. Please state your purpose and leave. No. We have enough to sustain ourselves, and help from an Adiran would not come without a price. We fought with the rebels in Paradis. The Steel Garrote closed in on us. We had no choice but to escape. All we wanted was to survive. We had no idea Emerald Stair was like this. I knew someone would look for it eventually. Allow me to appeal to your better instincts, if you will. We are starving, Adiran. In a choice between us and them, I will always choose us. That does not mean I take pleasure in it. I feel the farmer's pain as keenly as I feel my own. But the crops are the crops. My people's lives are on the line. I have no choice. Compromise. The food we have is already barely enough.
Oh, ouais, le fermier m'a parlé comme de la merde, donc au final, vas-y, garde ta nourriture.
Adiran. We will remember your generosity. This is all we can spare.
These people would die without that food. Well done.
Today I learned that it is possible for an Adiran official to have a heart. Our life in Paradis was one run-in with an Adiran after the next. When they weren't interfering with our trade, they forced us to enter into predatory contracts. And those were the ordinary Adirans. But perhaps there's worse out there than starvation. Fior begging for food from Dawnshore. We live in peculiar times.
Je vous prends un petit peu de bouffe quand même pour le pauvre fermier. Au pire, je vais le payer pour ses récoltes et puis point. J'ai du pognon. Comme ça, tout le monde est content, non? Alors.
There you are. Did you deal with those bandits? All right. Then where is it? I don't have time to fetch it myself.
Toi, t'es insupportable.
Oh, they needed it more than a hard-working family. Did they tell you some sub-story, or did you come up with that yourself? I bet they're up there eating like kings and taking us for fools. Let them live the good life. Get lost. I'm about to say things that you don't want to hear.
Ah mais toi t'as bien de la chance hein.
Care who does all the work around here.
Tu m'aurais bien parlé depuis le début, je pense que je t'aurais choisi toi, mais t'es vraiment un sac à merde. Pourquoi j'ai le curseur là? Oh, au revoir, voilà. Putain, il est déjà cette heure là. Oh. Faut que je vais me préparer pour aller bosser. Faire un petit tour au camp et puis on va arrêter là. Ah, ça passe trop vite. Ça, je vais le démonter. Oh, le grimoire des tempêtes. Parfait, j'ai pile assez pour faire les deux. Il faudra 4 draps réveillés pour le reste. Bam bam. Ok. Journal de quête. La carte au trésor, ça serait bien dans ce coin-là, là. Mais ouais, ok. Ça sera pour une prochaine fois. Ah. Bon allez, spectateurs présents et futurs, merci d'avoir suivi. A bientôt pour de nouvelles aventures sur Avowed. C'est à tous et tous une bonne journée, une bonne soirée selon là où vous vous trouvez dans le temps. A bientôt.